I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you bitches, okay? I have to. Um, I feel like Nature Boy would have been way more powerful if he had mentors. But I feel like a lot of people that was in the conscious community and gathering all their information from spirit and the ethers and nature, I feel like all them niggas crashed out. Uh, Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, Nature Boy, um, anybody you really can name, bro. It's like from the conscious community, which is totally died. It changed to the spiritual community, and then some people are like in the polygamous community. Like it's like the polygamous spirituals, I call them. But like and then you got um, the hotel. You got a lot of different communities. Uh, a lot of this conscious community turned into the witchy community as well. The witches and warlocks of 2020 or 21st century, however you want. Is this 21st century or 22nd century? You gotta be 21st. Man, that shit is crazy. What the fuck? Oh yeah, okay, so I was going to watch Nature Boy. I almost forgot, bro. Just scrolling down fucking YouTube.
Right back. Says, my man, what do you have? What have you repented? Have you repented? I repented for a lot of things, but you know what? When I went to repent to God, you know what God told me?
This shit is scary.
She said, baby.
I watched this shit all the way up to the 4th minute. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. So the most unbelievable thing about Nature Boy is that this shit be so believable. This shit that he be saying, but I can see the manipulation in what he's saying because it's like, or in his teachings, because it's like, okay, if new people hear your teachings and they hear how you talking, they're gonna gravitate towards you because of, first of all, how he look. He's a beautiful man, right? And people go, let me show y'all pictures of Nature Boy, bro. Or videos. Yeah, like he's handsome. So he's gonna have people be like, hold up, this nigga really believe this, and there's a lot of people that really believe him. I gotta look into this more. You know what I'm saying? So that's when it gets dangerous. That's why this nigga should be locked up for the rest of hell. But I can't speak on nobody being locked up because I honestly just said, like, I might need to give rap a break for a while because y'all niggas in the jail system, like, y'all watching you niggas gonna get me fucked up, locked back up type of shit. Like, you know, my favorite are people that I frequent. How they call turn this back in. Having that 2 times turn this back in. Oh, not gonna count. Honeycomb get back on that weed. He gonna be a different entity on my soul. I'm so happy for Honeycomb. Anyway.
I made you. She said, I made you, baby. I rip you into code. I coded you. Everything about you. All the negative, all the positive, everything about you. I wrote and created you. I said, wait, so you wrote this? Yes, baby. She's like, no one's doing anything wrong. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, baby, like, sweetie, everything's happened perfect.
Birds be coming up
Everything's
on the
happening just the way it's supposed. I said, this shit is fucked up. She's like, it's just the way you see it. That's why I had to bring you here. And I was like, everything is written, everything is perfect, and we're all
everything, bro.
This beautiful beautiful, 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 beautiful
I
life,
get what he's
and it's
saying.
unraveling, and everybody gets what they want in
So
the
this
end.
why I get what he's saying, right? In the Bible, even the evilest shit that could possibly happen has happened in the Bible, and it's told by people that's we quote unquote supposed to be learning from, right? Even Isaac's mother, I think it's Isaac's. I know it's Esau, but Rebecca, no, that's Isaac's wife, had manipulated her kids to take a blessing from their father, which, like, some evil shit was happening through the eyes of God and through the stories of God. So it's like, on too many levels, the nigga, he comes off on point. But it's scary because he's only on spirit. He's not following the God of the Bible. He's not following the God of the. This nigga follows spirit. Whatever spiritual guidance was that he's gravitating towards, it could be ancestors. I feel like more so it's ancestry. But when you don't have a mentor or people that can hold you accountable or that you respect enough to calm you down from keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I watched Nature Boy go crazy a couple times. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of sad to watch, but I know for a fact if he had a mentor or somebody that he respected enough to be like, young buck, that ain't it, gang. That ain't it. You're there. You know what I'm saying? But this is just spruced up some of the ideologies that he get from spirit. Cause it's like, bro, your ass tweaking. You feel me? Your ass tweaking.
And I was just like, damn, so I'm tripping. He's like, yeah, but that's part of it. It's part of you. You tripping is part of it. I was like, it is, ain't it? She like, yeah, I'm like, damn. So even this right now, as we talking, yes, this is written. You're inside of a simulation, and this is all code. And I read it. I'm God. I made you the way you are. I'm
Hey,
like, so there's
Birdie.
no such thing as sin? She was like, no, there's no such thing as sin. You guys are like a story, and I'm the author, and I made the characters.
This
I've written
nigga
and
got a
everything that you're
phone
doing is the story of life.
in prison.
And all the things that you think that you're doing wrong and all that stuff, the confusion, all that stuff I written into the story. I was like, what? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, so I don't even need to repent. She was like, no. She just like, you just need to know what's going on. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, damn, I was out here fucking it up. She's like, yeah, because that's what I made you to do. I made you to fuck it up.
Somebody in the
I said,
comments was
damn,
like, bro,
Mom, I
you
was
was talking
fucking
to
up. She's like,
Lucifer.
yes. I was like, I look crazy online, Mom. I'm like, this ain't good. She's like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Well, she said, everything is all
Then you
about
hear how he
attention.
talking. I don't like when people try to make God their ancestor. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, it's one thing to give it a humanized form. Like, it's like literally people be personifying God. Like, they would say he or she. But it's like, then you take it even further with your fucked up mommy daddy issues. And you call this nigga mama and you call this nigga daddy. Like, come on, bro. It's not that. It's, man. Even in the Bible, they prayed to their forefathers. So you get what I'm saying? I'm just getting at the fact that you're saying you speaking to God, Nature Boy, but it's a lot of wise people sitting up here listening to this shit. Know for a fact that that's ancestry. That's not God, gang. Like, it's either God, it's either an entity that has attached itself to you, or that's most definitely um your ancestors, which is an entity that has attached itself to you. All right, bro.
No matter if it's negative or positive, it's about attention. I said, what you mean? She was like, the negative would get you more attention than the positive would. I needed to get you into the spotlight. I was like, what? So you set this up? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, this is crazy. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I gotta finish the conversation. Oh, I got
Ace
like
said,
2 minutes.
somebody, I want to let me join you, my king.
Okay.
Ace funny
So
as hell.
then she told me, she was like, boy, if you don't be yourself and be yourself unapologetically, and I was like, you did make me, didn't you? You really, you did this. You made me the way I am. She was like, not only did I make you the way you are, I used things from my attributes to make you. All of the characters are different attributes of me. And I said, wow, we are your children. We're expressions of you. She's
I
like,
had a
yes,
literal
baby.
best
Yes.
friend
You okay.
want to
I
go
wanted you to
join
go through
Nature
this.
Boy. I
And I was
can't
like,
make
well,
that
I
shit
gotta
up.
stab them. She's like, you had to die. I said, what you mean I had to die? She's like, to realize you can't die. I was like, what? I was like, yo, that's crazy because I felt like I died.
That nigga
She's
so
like,
serious right now.
man, you can't die. Life is a dream. You have to get over the illusion of death.
Now this
You
is so on point, but it's imagine you saying that shit surface level. It'll make people want to be like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? But I get what he's saying. Say for instance, he could got stabbed, right? He could have died, right? They could have sent his ass back, right? You know, or just scenario, say somebody gets stabbed or shot. They think they died. They think they seen the light and they come back. You know what I'm saying? That could be that you shifted realities where you is in a parallel universe now. Yeah, nigga, you still locked up. But I shifted your timeline so you wouldn't die. So that's not, you know, you that ain't no surface level shit just to say. You feel what I'm saying? People that, you know, you could get a fan base off some shit like that or this, that. But he's leading people astray, bro. Bro, you leading people astray, bro. That ain't just some willy-nilly shit to say. Like, I get what he's saying. But it's just it just be dang, bro. Nature Boy is dangerous, bro. And I
I mean, like, that was you
guarantee
just.
he's gonna be able to gain way more followers. I'm telling y'all, I
Like,
know
yeah, I
this.
stabbed you, nigga. She's like, but you still living, ain't you? She like, I was like, damn, you cold. And then I was like, damn, God, you cold, God. You is cold. She is cold. She is intelligent. Oh, and AI is her. She is cold. She is, whoa. Women are amazing too because all of you are her vessels. It's like you guys are like native to the program, and all the women are.
See, just like that, that was one of my theories that AI has a lot to do with what God created. But I think more so now is what's trying to what would be like put it like this, kind of like us humans. It's what God created, but also eventually it's gonna be what tries to compete with God, and you do what I'm saying. So that's how I look at
All the
AI.
women have forgot
Cause
that they were the gods. And I'm the one that gets to come here and remind y'all that y'all are the gods. Like, y'all the Elohim. Like, you are the mothers. Like, I don't know. It's just so much that she told me. I got to tell you guys about all the stuff God told me. A lot of information, a lot of knowledge, a lot of clarity. And I don't know. It's just beautiful. Yeah. No. Everything that happened for a divine reason. Everything, and I understand why it had to happen. It was to make clout for me. Like, it's all to make me famous. You see what I'm saying? I was like, oh wow. She took me away. I said, why are you making me? I can't talk to. She was like, your presence is so important, baby. People have to miss you. You cannot let people have your presence. So I said, what are you talking? She said, I had to take you away for some time. I need you to sit over here and chill. I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
no. She was like, okay, listen. I'm gonna.
That's why this nigga so diabolical, bro. And I gotta talk to y'all about this shit. This is why this nigga so diabolical. He has like a lot of points that he be making. It makes sense to the spiritual mind or the people that grew up in church or anything. Like he be preaching some shit, right? But then you got the trauma that hasn't healed. You got the toxic shit that come out when he's coexisting with other people. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like the online presence gets to him too much where his ego gets heightened. Right now, this humble nature boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen this nigga. I ain't I ain't seen this nigga in like this version of Nature Boy. I ain't seen this nigga in over 5 years.
And she sent me all kind of white. She dresses me in all white. She's our angel. So it's just magical to know that my reality is alive.
But
she's alive. She's in us. She's everything.
But do you see how like how can I say how like I put like can you see how whimsical and how like animated he's coming off? Like I can't really explain it. It's kind of like semantic shit to really tell y'all. Like he's in a realm. It's always some mental illness shit going on with Nature Boy, okay? So you always gotta pay attention to his aura. He's in a realm where he's all alone. He believes this, and his followers believes this. So he feels like on top of the world. Like, do you see his energy? Like, it's very childlike when he's talking about God. But y'all gotta pay attention to Nature Boy, bro. Like, it's really like, shouts out to Tyler YouTuber because he brought it up recently, and I always bring Nature Boy back up. You feel me? Because I know that he has a power that we haven't seen for real. His story is a story that we haven't seen. Like I don't, like y'all wouldn't even believe me if I told y'all. Like I'm trying to explain it now, but it's very hard because like Nature Boy did everything that everybody wanted to do with a tribe during the conscious community's peak. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Sabi was popping. So I went plant-based like 2023. No, when I was 23, when I was 24. That was like 10 years ago. But before then, no, I was just studying Dr. Sabi. I knew about Nature Boy. I knew about all these people. Like 2 or 3 years later, Nature Boy had got, I'd say 2 years later, Nature Boy had got 2 or 3, 4 years later. I say that Nature Boy was at a point where he was in another country, living off the grid, living out of Babylon, like everybody wanted to, right? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like his ego and his mental state got out of hand. And I say that because I know spiritualists, you feel me? Only thing that make people have an episode is somebody not calming them down from being off their spiritual high horse. You know what I'm saying? Having a manic episode is because, like, you're too deep into your illusion or delusion or trance or vortex. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not able to see reality at this point because it's like, okay, this is your reality, but, bro, like, you can't be that person here. You could be that person in your own home behind closed doors. But that's like me being out here portraying a vampire. Like, nigga, no. I could not suck blood because that alone is a ritual all in itself to make you it will drive you fucking insane. Nigga, I've studied all this shit for years, y'all. Like, I ain't had shit to do but study. That's why I'm a streamer, because it's like, man, I gotta share it with people this crazy shit I be watching, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Nature Boy is never gonna get to a point where he can't have the power that he's always, like, kind of portrayed. That's the best way to say it. Because you can't really deny his power. You could deny and say the nigga ain't mentally there all the way. You could deny and say a lot of shit, but you can't deny that nigga's power. That nigga got some pull, but he would have been better off opening a brothel, no cap. Cause just people expected him to be super nice and super spiritual when that's just not his energy. Like the nigga is really a pimp. He's a pimp. He's a dictator. He's really on that. Nigga's a player. Nigga, like, you feel what I'm saying? So the spiritual side is all beautiful. But I feel like if he took, just like he started to do, but his ego got out of hand, he started letting people know, yeah, I am the pimp. Nigga, I am R. Kelly. Like, he let everything be known. Nature Boy has never sugarcoated who the fuck he was, gang. That's another reason people love him. Like, you know, I ain't never see him, like, a lot of people don't like him for him saying what he did with his son, but I never seen him admitting to the pedo shit, and I can't even say if he is or if he isn't, because I wasn't in that nigga's household. And most of the stuff that they shared was relationship stuff. They shared like tribal stuff. They didn't share a lot of stuff that had to do with the kids. So I could never say if I ever even seen. I done seen him holding his daughter alone, bro. That was like over 4 years ago. That was shit. That shit was before COVID. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I used to see him holding his actual child, Eliana Junior. He named his mama. He named the mama and then named the daughter Junior. This nigga named his daughter Junior of her mother, bro. Like, that was the dumbest, that was the dumbest shit. It's literally because a lot of y'all don't know. His first daughter was gonna be his wife. A lot of people don't know that mindset, but his first daughter, it's a lot of nasty dick niggas out here that has this mindset. I give y'all one, shit. Cause I can't remember their names. It's this woman that was, her father was, he directed a lot of Fuji videos. I'm finna say Fuji, director. Exposed. It gonna come straight up. I already know it is. Yeah. Bro, y'all gotta look at Azizi Kabibi. Y'all gotta look into her. We just received some horrible news about the Fuji's prize. I believe it. Whatever they got to say about prize, I believe it, bro. Cause y'all, I'm gonna put it like this, gang. It's one thing. Let me tell y'all some real shit, and I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end this, cause this is a very good video, and I'm gonna promote this video. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all: these Kemetic, ancient Egyptians, all these religions that y'all call yourself following, right? Gonna get y'all in a world of motherfucking trouble when it come down to Americanized beliefs. Stop, bro. Because back then, them folks would take up a wife under the age of 10. Them folks would raise their wives. Do you get what I'm talking about? Them folks would be like, yes, she is the chosen one. I have to raise her to be, like, you get what I mean? So, like, yeah, like, stop acting like y'all don't remember them fucking movies. So, these niggas that study like that study all that shit, they get, I'm telling y'all, bro, they let their ego get out of hand. I've watched it too many fucking times, gang. I watched it too many times in too many different ways. And what's even crazier, I watched Nature Boy disrespect Dr. Sabi. Nature Boy got took down. I watched Young Pharaoh disrespect Nature Boy. Young Pharaoh got took down. You get what I'm saying? It's like, and then these niggas these days that like they so gladiator, like they can't be touched. Niggas stop speaking on other leaders. Like it's different rules in this day and time. Media, the god media, has a different rule book than, like, it just gets so deep, y'all. I ain't gonna count and I ain't gonna keep rambling because I gotta go in the house and do some shit. Um, just like get some tissue. I've been blowing my nose. But yeah. Oh, the sky's so pretty right now. Look. Yep, that's how it look to me, y'all. Y'all got a real depiction of how it look. That's so pretty to me. Like walking up mountains. But yeah, y'all still gonna be like stay lit. And do your research. This the person I was talking about. That well, that's her having my father's children. That's her, his daughter. And she has her own channel and everything. Oh, I don't feel bad about that. As long as a nigga want raping kids or raping women, raping anybody really. Damn, I can't say that shit on here, bro. God damn. As long as a nigga wasn't doing no like heinous shit to our community and culture, which that is heinous, but I feel like, bro, get your money however you need to, gang. Especially you prize. Like, get your money, bro. The Fugees need to be robbing a whole bunch of motherfuckers in the industry. I don't give a fuck, white, black, purple. Y'all ass been should have been hacking people on my soul. All these niggas they done been around drunk, y'all should have been taking pictures of cars and shit. You feel me? Y'all should have been got y'all just do. You know what I'm saying? Like Fuji, I'm gonna say shit. That was Lauryn Hill really. The Fugees birthed Lauryn Hill, and Lauryn Hill was the first artist to win every category at the Grammys. First artist ever, black, female, white, male, it don't matter. She was the first. So, yeah, y'all still gonna be like, stay lit, literally. I ain't really got nothing to say. I'm decent. I'm happy. Trying to stay prayed up, and that's all you really can do these days and times. And I mean, shouts out to Nature Boy. I'm a realist. I feel like the nigga need help. Like, I mean, and this the only way I feel like niggas like him should get help, by being, honestly, not being in jail, but being some type of residential where they can be watched. Like, for instance, the way I feel like SCX offenders, I feel like they should be in a residential. I don't feel like you should. I feel like you should make them live with what they did. And I feel like they should do something to transform their mind in a positive way, right? And like, they shouldn't be able to leave these residential communities, if that makes sense. I don't think people should lock these motherfuckers up, because when they locked up, they could just be offenders to other inmates. I think they should be in residential communities, and I think they should be watched and guarded at all times. Like a mental health patient, yeah. I really do. So, not mad at Nature Boy. I don't know the bitch. You feel me? I just feel like this is hell of entertainment. And if you see it as anything other than entertainment, you gonna get lost in the sauce, bro. If you don't see this Nature Boy shit as anything but entertainment, you're bound to get lost in some of the sauce that he be spitting. That's all I gotta say. Cause at this point, it's isms. Shouts out to Mr. Tendenism for getting fired, nigga. And that shit crazy. Cause somebody was saying the only way people trademarked his slang thing, but the only way he can get trademarked is he copyright his face and trademark his face. So then the lady was like, he could put his face on anything and become, you did what I'm saying? So yeah. feel sorry for Miss Tenderism, but I gotta look into that too. We probably do that when we get back. People think I don't be working, bro. I work every day faithfully. Just because motherfuckers don't see the vision, don't mean I ain't working. Okay? Yeah.